What's up, gamers? It's me, ya boy. Welcome back to the second part of a finger-licking good dating simulator as played by me. So, yeah, let's get started. I cannot describe how happy the beginning of this game is. It's very happy. Okay, so I think we ended a little bit after this, but let's just start from here. So we're gonna make my grandma's mashed potato and gravy again. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Mashed potatoes and gravy. This is Colonel Sanders. I couldn't imagine one without the other. I've literally never eaten potatoes with gravy. Actually, I have, but like once. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? This is when the gravity of the situation hits me. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? You're a little bit. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses it into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, hey, I'll be back. Ashley, Van, are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Sophie was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. Props to making this gender-neutral game so that anyone and everyone could fall in love with Colonel Sanders. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could... Oh god, this is so loud. I was thinking, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts about whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel, deep down, that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. No, Ashley, your 50 letters. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She is coming for the Colonel if you don't watch out. Wait, do they just call it Colonel as if Colonel was the first name? I see. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Well, I know that I chose Miriam last time. Let's choose Colonel Sanders because he didn't like Miriam as much. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements from contracts to handshakes. I took on Sophie as my partner for this activity, and I will stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I say you're perfect for each other. Many of you have Sophie's natural talent, or their loyalty. But being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiling potatoes into a perfect creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream flavor. Was I autonomously adding the ingredients as I was discussing things with this lovely human, Ashley? It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. Seems so. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh wow, it's so magical. Gravy flows down the mound. Never mind. Oh my god, this is the romantic moment that we basically ended on, I think. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. And for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Oh my god, this ship is sailing. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. Are they using metal sporks? Or plastic sporks? Because we gotta save the turtle. A metal spork, though, would honestly be a pretty cool thing. I'm not gonna lie. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. She's just winking forever. Also, that's not how anatomy works. Then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the spork full of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. We've got some feelings going on in here. Van, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold it right there, Sophie. We do not waste food at the broom cooking. We're just gonna call it broom. At the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Oh god. Can I has potato face? No. Bannon rushes over, a covered dish in his hand. Ooh, look at that. Some nice dynamic poses right there. Mashed potato with gravy? Pathetic. Just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus. I think there are ghosts in this office. Or the lights are just enamored by Colonel Sanders, which I believe is the truth. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Ew. Plated on a battle axe worn by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for oh my god, his hair. His perfect, beautiful hair. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will look on with envy. Oh my god, student. Student is the best character. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this just doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and it might have turned in the process. The result could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't. Mr. Sprinkles, I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone's okay. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. Oh god. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment, sapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Wow. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by this really annoying student and all his nonsense, he just died. In all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It is dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. It's been a day. Colonel Sanders, yes, Sophie. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, an orphan boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world, the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like, so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star, like Van Van's hair. Hey, no, you, shut up! I'm the one hero say inspirational stuff and be the star of the show. Oh, he went super seance? I don't actually know, because I'm not an anime watcher. Are we afraid that your cooking literally killed a guy? Side eye. You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. What the heck just happened? The SPORK monster is here to fight a hero. Okay. We're going to take 5 seconds to just process this development. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me when I was just letting down my guard and connecting with a noble chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Oh my god. Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack do you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real! That attack really upset SPORK Monster. SPORK Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot grave at you, take 1 damage. I'm gonna defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. Continue to stay back and endure whatever comes away. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, it's what you do. SPORK Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth, so they grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? You decide to go attack. Which attack will you lose? Cook with love. Use U10. Oh no, I'm dying. Cook with love does 1 damage. It's using cheese sauce on the card. I wonder who's gonna have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, SPORK Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Violated villain, your reign of terror stops here. Me and my chicken staff. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot pie power. Ooh, top 10 anime villains. Pot pie power pinch does 10 damage. SPORK Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured SPORK Monster spews up steam into the night. I'm gonna stare at this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and if you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. SPORK Monster scuttles off into the night. That's my Halloween costume next year. 100%. This defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it is much more. It is a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The era image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy! What a dude. What a just a bro. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel the covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Well, that's like kind of cute. Good night. Yeah. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my god, the ghost dude. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of school before you can tell about the encounter with the SPORK monster. She launches into a story of her own. Okay, now that might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like him? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class. He's actually a total sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was one of the most popular kids in his high school? Obviously. No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king and he didn't even go, and was also the convertible that he himself rode up in the what? Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at school and he didn't even go, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Oh, it's supposed to not make sense. Either way, it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Is she sad? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great! You have an idea how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said that it was powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't help me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, like the flavor was unlike anything I ever tasted. Yep, it was definitely weed. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, there's construction going on next door now, so. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Cough, fibber cough. Please, please, please! It would make the world to me. No one has known it came from you or Colonel Sanders. Because this will hurt her. But he'll find out. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know that sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow! Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone, and you can't quite see. It's probably not good. Before you ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. Oh, you know what that means. It's Colonel Sanders. Oh god. He's arriving at school. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without acknowledging it, he is being watched. He does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. Okay. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear before sending it free into the countryside. Fly, Shadowfox. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words do not come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have! I mean, what a horseful beaut you have! Dang it, that's what I just said! Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Sophie just gets really nervous around people they like. Oh my god, Miriam, you fool. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning, and we're up all night. It was greasy. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile that says it's really should handle it. Can't blame a girl for trying. With that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. They're totally siblings. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You gently try to peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Obviously. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? You sit near the rivals, but your back is turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. God, she looks interesting. Now you've upset them. Oh, jeez, God. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, aren't you? You make the rules. I'm sure you wouldn't know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes... I'm not even gonna try. It doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was that they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the SPORK monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying around the book. Then they've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clink must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzz, womp. He's pissed now. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. His model is just so adorable. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Can I, Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. I liked how the background has not changed at all. Pretty sure it's the same. You want to pay, like the chalkboard. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was Chicken who first signed their name. No, oh my god. You can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. You miss most of the important parts. Oh, when you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Sophie, naturalist appears to be a simple platter. Which item do you want to sample? A brightly colored pepper. Oh god, this is gonna be horrible. However, your body is now prepared for the heat. The pepper is triggering an immense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend! Ooh! This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh! You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... cough. As I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've got some of the spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through... Cough. To fulfill... Cough. The prophecy. You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. No. Oh, man. So we beckon the mind. You come to and find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last of its... Oh. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure... Oh, God, I need such a... Oh, I'm sure I'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Oh, God, I'm... Oh. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Tell them that they're on for the lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm ready. I'm not the fool. You're the fool, fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Sophie. Oh, he liked that. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Oh, God. Okay. Then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my time to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. You're feeling you can really impress him again. Here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer's done, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Let's see. That's right, but how would you even have gotten into the school without knowing that? When it gets to my freight belly with that enticing offer by the day. Okay, season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders, but you have an idea. It's 11. That's right, you may not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. It doesn't even have a tail. Now that you've gotten some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your crafts. What state of mind offers most flavor? Gratitude? That's okay. I don't know any Kentucky Fried Chicken more than there like once in my entire life. You must take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are beneath you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now a great time of base, where does that come from? That's right, this is your shot and you're not gonna miss it. I am not throwing away my shot. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. That's wrong. Don't make me get this rebuttal. This question. You know Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Sophie. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. No, you can think. No! You think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoons will be the face Oh, I'm cursing way too much. Grrr. You're stranded on a desert island with only one desert cookbook. Which one do you take? What? No! I know, right? You know what? Should you focus on the challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry, I forgot the question. What does it have to do with crafting a spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked fish? Woof. You're really struggling to keep up. The next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. All you can do is the countercraft. Ugh, yikes. Zzzzt. I knew that was nothing more than a fellow appliance used lies in a kitchen battle, but something that means sacrificing the personal touch. Word. You might have any sand, but Sophie doesn't. A good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. Don't get too far by going the easy way. You heard me talking really how serious you ever was. You immediately shoved your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it was overmixed. Sophie, no! Oh my god. I'm not good at this. You're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way to be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Oh god. What often you find is the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my death. Sweetheart, look in your hand. You simply cannot go on. Oh, too bad. Here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it would be fair to compare the two on account of Sophie's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he walks into the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Look at this white chocolate dome. You'll find an array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Sophie to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this cream over delicate hot chocolate sauce may be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, would you mind lending me your strong, steady hand? Colonel Sanders pours chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away. Oh my god, I love these things. Revealing the ingredients hidden within. It's time to find delicate fried cheese croquettes atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways, tender nugget, and pearls of blueberry. Jelly? I don't know. I take French, but... Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, yeah. Places a sauce-covered finger to his lips. Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. I'm gonna internalize it. Your rage words so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. Okay, I'm making all the bad choices. The beautiful wife feels like an insult. I'm sorry if you were wages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that you and Ashley are up and have decided to get married. He won't even ask you to cater for his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now, not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and the small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser and I will not fit in your fryer. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Oh my god, big mood. Failure is part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Don't you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated, handsome. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life. I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've always got it together, which is true now, but hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best that I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can hear something ignite him. You can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It is honest. It is something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I'll create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yeah! Oh my god, why do I keep getting... Oh my god, it's the SPORK monster again. Battle scar from the night before you prepare for the worst. Borko? It is! I know I said I won't be back, but after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really have to see me anymore, but I just want to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Oh, this dude, monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad that there are no hard feelings. That getting jumped by a giant creature of the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. Oh my god, this is like cuter than the romance. I know that you're strong and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a SPORK monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were a human once? Well, no. I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student. Until one day, mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. Magic spellbook. Precisely! I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book of you, I beg you, respect it. You are a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat on them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. Sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Sophie. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. And then we're going to end there with me being invited to Colonel Sanders' house. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will make sure that I finish this game eventually. It might take a while, but, you know, just please stay open-minded, and I'm busy a lot, so, yeah, bye!